Good morning, dear children, and welcome back to my English grammar class today. So we have been discussing about subject and verb agreement. We have learned that in a sentence, the verb must agree with its subject. So we have learned many rules as well. So today we will learn about some more rules. Okay, we will discuss about some more rules. So look at the first rule that I have written over here, that the following words, they take singular verbs when they are uncountable nouns. They take plural verbs when the subject is written in countable noun. Okay. For example, all boys have been passed. Look at this sentence over here. All boys. The subject over here is boys. You can count them. You can count the boys. You can count the number of the boys. So that is why it is countable noun. So I told you that the countable nouns, if these words are there, all, most, none, some, then they will take the plural verbs. So here boys are countable nouns. So that is why they have taken plural verbs. All boys have passed. Okay. Has passed, it is not written because boys, it is countable noun, and so that is why it has taken plural verbs. Look at the next sentence. Is there any food left? No, all has been eaten. So in this sentence, is there any food? Food is a subject. So it is an uncountable noun as well. It is uncountable noun, food. So that is why I told you that singular verbs, if it is written in uncountable noun, then the singular verb will follow. If the subject is in uncountable noun, then singular verb will follow. For example, food, it is an uncountable noun. So that is why has it is written. And these words should be there in the sentences. All, most, none, some. Okay. So this is the rule. If I tell you, let me tell you another example. Most of the money has been spent. So money over here, it is uncountable noun. So that is why singular verb is followed after that. After that, if I say most of the boys have gone home. Most of the boys. So most is there. Of the boys, it is countable noun. So that is why have gone home. Plural verb will follow. Okay. Come to the next rule. So I think you have heard about collective nouns. What does collective noun means? Collective nouns. If I say the committee has elected its president. And if I say the committee have agreed on this point. So what is a collective noun over here? Committee. It is the collective noun. So committee, it is a collective noun. So the committee means it is full of members. There are various members there in a committee. So the committee has elected its president. So after this I have written has, singular verb, and after this I have written have. Why? Because you have to understand its meaning, then you have to write the verb over here. Okay, there is no definite rule to it. Okay, up to it depends on the sentence. What does the sentence mean? Is if the sentence, if the collective noun refers to the person, to the members as a whole, then it will be written in singular number. Okay, if it is the individual persons of the committee are referred, then the plural verb will follow. For example, the committee has elected its president. The committee as a whole has elected its president. So it refers to the singular. It is a singular subject over here. So that is why singular verb will also follow. The verb is also singular. So here the committee have agreed on its point. The individual members of the committee, all the members of the committee, all the individual members of this committee have agreed. They all have agreed. So that is why all the individual members are there. They are on point. So that is why I have written over here have, plural. So the plural verb will follow. For example, let me give you another example. The jury selected its chairman. The jury is as one body. I am referring to the jury over here as one body. So that is why the jury has elected its chairman. Okay, singular verb. If I say the jury were divided in their opinions, so here all the members of the jury are referred over here. So that is why plural verb will follow. Okay, so I think you have understood this point, this rule. So let me move on to the next rule over here. So some of the if I tell you the name of a book, I think you have heard the name of this book, Gulliver's Travels. So it is a name of a singular book. It is a name of a singular book. If I say Arabian Nights, if I say the United States of America, so here in these names, after these kind of names, though they may sound as plural, but these are very much singular nouns. Okay, singular subjects. So that is why obviously singular verb will follow. Gulliver Travels is my favorite book. The United States has a big navy. Has a big navy, not have a big navy. Okay. So in this way you can write this kind of sentences. If I say that if a sentence starts with not only but also, if this way the sentence has a not only, he, but also his friends are guilty. So here two different subjects are there. He and his friends. These two different subjects are joined by not only but also. So these two different subjects are there. He and his friends, these are the two different subjects, and these two different subjects are joined by not only but also. So here the verb, the subject which is close to the verb, the second subject, the verb will follow its second subject. The verb will follow its second subject. His friends, it is plural number, so that's why the verb is written in plural number. If it is written in singular form, then it will also be written in singular verb. Understood? Very easy. That means the verb will follow the second subject. Okay? If the second subject is written in plural number, the verb will also be in plural number. If the second subject is written in singular number, then the verb will also be written in singular number. Okay? For example, if I say, not only you but I am also to blame. Not only you but I am also to blame. Here you and I, these are the two different subjects which are joined by not only but also. The first subject is you and the second subject is I. So I told you that the verb will always follow the second subject in this cases over here. So that is why I am is written. Okay. So the sentence is not only you but I am also to blame. The sentences are written in your book as well in 88 page. Okay. Let me move towards the next set of examples. If the following words, I'll be telling you some words, and these always take plural verbs. For example, both, few, a few, many, several. These are some of the words that always takes plural verbs. For example, several girls were absent. So here you can see that several girls were. So both, few, a few, many, several. These are some of the words which always take plural verbs. Okay. For example, several girls. So here after it is, the subject is in plural number and also several has been used over here. So that is why the verb over here is also plural in number. You cannot write was over here. Understood? So let me tell you another rule. Let me give you some other examples from these type of sentences. Both of these guests have arrived. So both is written over here. I told you both, few, a few will be written. Then the plural verb will always follow. Okay. Many trees were cut. So many trees, many, the word many is there. So that's why plural verb were it is written. Okay. Now let me tell you another example. Let me tell you another important point over here, that if I tell that a lot, a large number of, a large number of. So in this sentences over here, a large number of, a lot, most of the time the majority, more than. Here most of the time we use plural verbs. We use plural verbs over here. So more than 12 boys have completed this job. So more than 12 boys have completed. So here plural verbs will follow. Okay. So plural verbs will follow after that. So let me move on to the next example. The captain along with his soldiers was killed. Whenever there will be two groups of subjects joined by, along with, then together with, in addition to, accompanied by, then you will always follow the first subject. The verb will always follow its first subject. Okay. If the subject, first subject is written in singular number, singular verb will follow. If the first subject is written in plural number, then plural verb will follow. Okay. So the captain along with its soldiers were not killed. If you write, it will be wrong. If you write were killed, it will be wrong, completely wrong. Because I told you, whenever the sentences will be two groups of subjects will be joined by, along with, in addition to, accompanied by, together with, then the first subject, we will follow the first subject. Okay, the verb will always follow the first subject. So that is why the captain along with his soldiers was killed. Okay, the boys accompanied by their teacher are going for a picnic. The boys accompanied by their teacher was going for a picnic. Let me give you another example. The quality of the apples. Good. What will be the correct verb over here? Was or were? So most of you will say that were. Why? Ma'am, it is written apples. It is plural number. Okay, so that is why the answer will be were. You will immediately say. But look at read the sentence. Okay, read the sentence completely. The quality of the apples. So what is the subject over here? What is the main thing that I am referring to? I am not referring to the apples. I am referring to the quality. I am referring to the quality of the apples. So I am referring to the quality. I am not referring to the apples. I am referring to the quality. So the subject over here is quality. So that is why according to its subject, it will be was. Okay. So read the sentence properly. So the quality of the apples was good. Okay. So here in this sentence, it will be was. The verb will follow. Singular verb will follow. Okay. Similar kind of example. I am giving a similar kind of example over here. His knowledge of Indian languages was or were good. So what will be the correct answer? His knowledge of Indian languages. So here I'm not talking about Indian languages. I'm here talking about his knowledge. So the subject over here is knowledge. So singular subject. The subject is written in its singular form. So that is why singular verb will follow. Was. Okay. So read the sentence properly, then answer. Okay. So I hope, students, that you have understood today's lesson and you have enjoyed today's class. Thank you, all of you.